period for hip hop. I swear to God. Like, I would say all of the 90s. All the 90s. This song came out the year I graduated high school. But all the 90s, best period of hip hop. It's like the golden age of hip hop. And then early 2000s was good. It started going to shit. I'd say beginning of 2000, about 2008, 2009, it started going to shit. And now we have what we have now, which is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Horrible music. I don't know what y'all are listening to now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Metal. Listen. Metal in the 80s and 90s, so good. So good. And what is it now? Listen, I'll even go so far as to say, even country music was better back then, because at least then it sounded like country. Now country music sounds like pop music. Like, country and pop are like, it should be the same genre now. Like, bruh, what are y'all doing? It doesn't even sound country anymore. I don't feel like getting in a pickup truck anymore. What is wrong with y'all? It's like all the music now is just like, ugh. Well, I can't say all. Some of the music is good. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Beyonce's doing, but, you know, that is what it is. Her rendition of Jolene kind of hurt my soul. I'm just saying. Throwing it out there. Isn't it called stadium music now? Hornet, I have no idea what you're talking about. Really? What? Stadium music. Definition. Arena rock, also known as AOR, melodic rock, pump rock, stadium rock, corporate rock, or dad rock, is a style of rock music that becomes mainstream in the 1970s. It's typically... Stop putting... Oh my God. I am so sick of y'all changing definitions, okay? It was rock and roll. Okay? It was rock and roll. Stop adding extra little words to change the flavor of what it was. It was rock and roll. Oh my God. Bro, just stop. Stop. God. No wonder these kids ain't getting raised right now. They're damn confused. Olivia said, get with the times. Okay, Olivia, if you want to fight, we can fight. I'm in the mood today, y'all. It's election day, all right? To quote Reverend Lovejoy, it's rock and or roll. Very true, actually. No game. No games today. So everybody and their mother is covering the election today. You have the trio of Nicholas DiOrio, Chud Logic, and Augie RFC. They're going to be doing an election stream. Locale Live's doing an election stream. Bestie's going to be over in Law 2 doing an election stream. Aiden Projects is going to be with Lumpy Willie and some other dude that I can't remember his name right now. He's doing an election stream. Everybody's doing a damn election stream. And Destiny, Turkey Tom, and Willie Mack are doing an election stream. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be going in between Destiny, Willie Mack, and Tom, and Chud, Nick, and Augie. I'm going to be very honest with you. Because it's Willie. I got to see Willie. I love Willie. Yeah, Ben, everybody. Everybody's doing which is fine. Listen, I get it. Yeah, exactly. I don't have enough screens. What? Xylie, have you seen the streamer being hunted in Korea? He has a legit bounty on him. No. What did he do? And if it's Johnny Somali, get him. Oh, it's Johnny Somali? I don't care about Johnny Somali. Listen. When I tell you I do not care about Johnny Somali, I truly, truly mean it. Like, I don't care what happens to him. Okay? Hood ornament for 5. I voted. I did my civic duty. I literally don't care anymore what happens after that. Taking Tyler's advice and checking out from politics for a year. I checked out of politics for about 2 years now. I mean, I still keep up with things in the background, but I don't talk about it on Twitter anymore. I don't talk about it on my channel. It's way too divisive now. No one likes to have a conversation about things anymore. And honestly, I'm not going to sit here on the internet anymore, because I used to. I'm not going to sit here on the internet anymore and fight a bunch of, I'm not going to sit here on the internet anymore and fight over people who, quite honestly, doesn't give a shit about me. They don't care about me because of the simple fact I don't make a certain tax bracket. They don't care about me. None of them. So I don't argue over them anymore. There's no point. I don't have a parasocial relationship with politics anymore. To be honest, I know more about U.S. politics than the politics of my own country. Oh, I'm sure. Ben said, yeah, politics degraded so fast and it never was good to start with. Yeah, exactly. It used to be good. It used to be where people actually work together, because that's the whole point of politics. They're supposed to work together. You know, this team, and I call them teams because that's exactly what it is. This team gets a little bit of what they want. This team gets a little bit they want, but they come together and reach a goal for the people. They don't even do that anymore. And it doesn't matter what side of the aisle they're on. So I don't care anymore. If y'all don't care about me, why am I supposed to care about y'all? But I did go vote. I went and voted Saturday because I can't give that up. You know, I still feel that American eagle in my heart going, caw-caw, caw-caw, go vote, caw-caw. So I went and voted. Yes. Oh my God, Ben, you're not wrong. It's an aggressive religious belief now. Ben, that is the statement. That is the statement, Ben. You're 100% correct. And y'all know how I feel about religion. Y'all know how I feel about religion. So, yeah. Baron for 5. While you will be watching the terrible coverage by 6 losers, I will be watching the serious, true, and honest coverage of the election by Chris Chan. Baron, you got me. You got me, bro. You will be watching the true coverage of the election, the coverage that really only matters. You know, listen, I'm only helping out Nick and Chud and Augie and them just by watching them. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I feel sorry for them. I mean, because we all know that Chris Chan is the real coverage. You know? We all know that. You know? I feel sorry for those guys, so that's why I'm going to watch them. Yeah, Chud is awesome. I love Chud's content. Chud knows how to, like the way he reacts and stuff like that. He's great. Chud is great. I love watching Chud's stuff. I normally, because when I stream, you know, I normally catch Chud on his VODs that he puts up, but I watch them. If I don't care about the subject, I don't watch it, but yeah. And his thumbnails are on point. Oh my God, I wish I could do thumbnails like that. I wish I could do thumbnails like that. His editor does so good with the thumbnails. Sometimes they're a little but they're awesome. Yeah, DK. Yeah, DK does a really good job on thumbnails. Love Chud, but his chat is a bit psycho. Janelle. Yeah, his chat... Chud's chat is something else, buddy. Chud's chat is something else. But you know, it's fun. Listen. Even when I watch a VOD of Chud's, okay, I catch myself watching the chat on the left side. I do. I catch myself watching the chat, seeing what they say while like somebody's up there talking to them, or whatever, just to see what they're saying. I catch myself doing it. I can't help it. It's funny. It's funny as hell. Forky says, Chud, Augie, and Lyrix are chats I will never type in. They are only chats I type in if I feel like I really, really, really have something to say. You know whose chat is the best, though? I'm going to tell y'all right now whose chat is the best. My chat is the best. All right? Who's second best? I would say Nick's chat is second best. I'm going to tell y'all why Diesel's chat is not the best. All right? Y'all are way too freaky for me sometimes. I'm going to be honest. Y'all are way too freaky for me sometimes in that chat. Bruh. I see you, Juan. I see what you said, Juan. Yeah, Nick has a good chat, too. I love being in Nick's chat. Yeah, and it's true, Platinum. Xylie, your chat is the best. We are all the smartest in your words. Absolutely. You are. You are. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all are the best. Damn it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Tom Dart came out with a video. YouTube's biggest P word just came back. I'm still trying to get used to being able to say the name out loud. So it's talking about Lionmaker, and then I want to watch the IPOS. I know I'm 11 days late to it, but I want to watch the IPOS video that he put out on his channel with less than 500 subscribers. So, yeah, I can't believe Lionmaker pulled that. Like, bro, what? What is wrong with you? Oh my God, I have the hiccups. Oh my God. Please, let's not do this. All right. So which one do y'all want to watch first? 1 for IPOS, 2 for Lionmaker. Which one do you want to watch first? 1 for IPOS, 2 for Lionmaker. I'll give y'all a choice. Okay, we're going to do a poll because that is straight down the middle. All right, we'll do it. You know what? It's election day. I guess I can have y'all vote. Okay? Okay, vote! Vote now. Just remember, though, this is not a democracy. This is a Xylie Archy, okay? Yes, your vote matters. No, the vote actually matters for this one. Okay, let's put it this way. I'm letting y'all's vote matter, okay? Normally I don't. But today, I'm feeling, gracious and letting your vote matter. Space Fish, like, stop the count. Do I get a sticker? You know what you get? You know what you get, Abs? You get to be in this chat. It's better than a sticker, okay? You get a moment. You get a portion of your life that you'll never get back. That's better than a damn sticker. All right, let's see. How long has this been going on? All right. Do. Ba, 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 ba. Looks like IPOS. IPOS. Xylie stuffed the ballot boxes. Forky, shut up. You're such a shit. Alright. You know what? I ain't worried about changing the title. I'll change the title when we're done, because I gotta cut the music out anyway. Alright, in poll. I don't think it's gonna change. Wait, there's only 89 votes. There are 168 of you watching. Are you kidding me? Will y'all vote already? I'm not stopping this shit until I at least hit 100. Listen, listen, at least I let felons vote. If you're a felon, you're allowed to vote in my vote. Okay? They don't let you do that in the real voting. What is IPOS? IPOS, Sosa, IPOS was the person who went after Wendigoon and made that horrible video that everybody stomped on him for. Let's storm the Xylie Capitol. What the hell? Okay, 110 votes. There we go. Okay, it didn't budge. All right, we're doing IPOS first, though. Good job, guys. You did your civic duty in this chat. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of y'all. I'm very proud of y'all. Y'all did awesome. I'm so proud of you. All right, let me cue it up, and then we'll get started.
Oh, he's just,
Oh, shut up, IPOS. Nobody cares. I only care enough to shit on you. Let's be honest. Okay. Okay, so IPOS came out with this video called Clearing the Air. Oh, it now has 1K subscribers. When he initially did it, it had less than 500. It was amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, IPOS has come back. He always seems so condescending. Yes. Oh, and by the way, let me add this too. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start reading super chats or whatever, if any come up. You know me, I don't ask for them or whatever. But I'm going to start reading super chats at the end of segments, because it makes it a lot easier for us to edit. Because what I'm doing now is I'm taking VODs from live streams and I'm putting them on my second channel. We got the first one coming out tomorrow. All right. We're trying to build up the second channel more. What I eventually want to do when I get off my lazy butt, what I eventually want to do is start doing like gaming streams over there, where I'll game and, I don't know, maybe watch a video while I'm gaming or something like that. That's the plan. But initially what we're going to do is we're going to take VODs from the live streams and put them over there on the second channel. So, just to let y'all know. Wait, you have a second channel? Yes. If you look on my main channel, it's called Xylie Gets Clipped. If you go on the main channel, on the main page, and you scroll down a little bit, you'll see Xylie Gets Clipped, and you'll see the broadcast. Xylie Gets Clipped is my second channel. So, wait, do y'all want, okay, hold on one second, give me a second, because y'all are lazy as hell. That's okay, I appreciate y'all. Alright, so, scroll down, Xylie Gets Clipped, bam. There you go. That's the second channel. You know who came up with that name, Ben? Matthew Peterson. Matt came out with that name. Because I was like, okay, I want a clip channel. I want to do a clip channel. And he was like, well, then put Xylie Gets Clipped. I was like, oh my God. Yes, that works. So, and think about it, Ben. It works either way, you know? Hey, egregious. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So we're going to be putting VODs over there. And of course, I'll put them on the community post here to let y'all know that the VOD went up, et cetera, et cetera. And that way we can keep these live streams open here on the channel. But I'm still going to be doing live streams which go to members only. That's still going to happen. They'll probably be like the gaming streams, watching and playing something or whatever, and they'll go to members only. So don't worry about that. That shit's still happening. So. It's a shame Matt is in the hospital. JFA, why are you trying to lie? Okay, so anyway. IPOS is back. He came back with a video called Clearing the Air, and I want to watch this because y'all know how much I dislike this man. It's IPOS. We're going to go at 1.5. Let's do it.
Hi. I don't really know how to start this, so I guess I'm just going to start talking, I guess. It's been a while. Hope you've been okay. I didn't want to...
Okay, hold on. Let me put him at 1.25. All right. Apparently, when he's off the cuff, he talks faster.
really use a script for this video because anything that I say will be talked negatively about. And if I'd used a
Absolutely. After that video and the way you acted afterwards, absolutely. Absolutely.
written response, I felt like people would be like, oh, he's just, doing this for PR.
Wait, who said that? Sosa said that. Bro holding the mic like an ice cream cone? He really is. He is. He is holding it like an ice cream cone. Sosa, you're not wrong. Oh my God, that's amazing. That was great. That was beautiful.
In response, I felt like people would be like, oh, he's just, doing this for PR. I didn't want it to feel like a statement that a politician would put out. I just wanted to be me talking to you, human to human. So apologies if this is a bit rambly. This is a little different for me. I'm just going to talk. And I guess I'll start with kind of a big piece of criticism was that, I just sort of disappeared. And I did that kind of for two reasons.
Wait. Part of the criticism was that who criticized you for disappearing? Most of us were like, yes, goodbye. What?
One was that, of course, anything that I said wasn't going to help the situation that was happening. And so I just left. And I didn't want to really talk about it, and this is the last time I'm ever going to publicly talk about the situation again. I just also felt that people would be kind of, annoyed if I, tried to, come back and start making things again and just pretend like nothing ever happened.
Okay, listen. That's actually the best thing he could have done. Just keep making videos. Just keep making videos. That's the best thing you can do. That's how most people get away from a cancellation. They just tuck their heads down and they just keep going forward. And they just keep putting up their videos, and eventually, because most people on the internet, they have a short attention span and they forget something 2 weeks later. That's the way to win. Exactly, Ben. That is exactly the way to win. Just put your head down and keep making content. Honestly. That's actually the way to win.
I didn't want to do that. Also, I don't really know how to make this video because the history of, YouTube apology videos is, a format that is consistently made fun of for good reason. And I'm not anti-apology at all. I'm not. It's just that, like, usually, like, someone who works on the internet will mess up, and then, like, immediately will put out, like, an apology video and be like, you know, I'm not that person anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay, apology videos. Apology videos are usually really bad because, okay, there have been good apology videos, all right? But they're normally bad because, well, even if it's a good apology video, it's usually cringy as hell. Like, uncomfortably cringy. That's why a lot of apology videos don't work, honestly. Reese, shout out to you, Reese, okay? You may not know why I'm shouting you out, and that's okay. But Reese, you're a real one. You and Byrne both are real ones, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and say that. And if you think about it, you'll figure out why. All right? I just want to say, you're a real one, Reese. Okay? Anyway, back to what we were talking about. But yeah, no, apology videos, usually really bad. Ugh.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I've changed, guys. And it's complete bullshit. You know, everybody knows that it's bullshit because you're like, what do you mean you're not that person anymore? You just said that thing 2 days ago. Of course you're that person. And so, like, with my situation, I said I was going to be gone for a month. Clearly, I needed a break. I wasn't doing very well. And I ended up taking more than that because I wasn't ready to come back. And I really wanted to come back with something that showed what I could do. That showed that I would be willing to listen to criticism of me because I always am. I always want to do better. And so I hope that the John Waters video has kind of shown that. This was kind of a wake-up call moment for me. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. And I guess one of the main things I wanted to talk about here is that, like, you know, when you do anything in a very public way that isn't received particularly well, people are going to do two things, which is, like, ascribe a motive for why you did that thing and also wildly speculate about yourself to put attributes onto you.
Okay, wait a minute. All right. Your motive was so obvious because of what you said in that video. Your motive was so obvious. You had a jealousy showing that was astronomical. You didn't like the fact that Wendigoon was getting those views. You didn't like the fact that you had a video that didn't get views. Your motivation was so obvious. You were literally saying it in your video, what your motivation was, but you were trying to hide it. But you literally told people what your motivation was. Good God. And then wildly speculate about yourself. Okay, listen. As a person who leans left on a lot of things, okay? And y'all know this about me. I lean left. But as Tommy puts it, Tommy likes to say I'm more like a 90s left person, okay? Which I am. I'm not the pussified one of 2024. Sir, you were completely soying out in that video. You were soying out so much that you were being the white savior to Native Americans to where it was practically racist. That's how white savior you were being in that video. So, yeah, it is what it is. That's what you were doing. Yeah, exactly, Sosa. He was soying out for real, like bad.
You know, that often aren't true. And, you know, I definitely am guilty of doing that in the past, even in the bad conservative horror movie video. So I kind of wanted to talk more about me here than other people, which is something I don't really do all that much. One of the biggest things that has kind of always surprised me, my whole, like, career on YouTube, is people thinking that I hate Christians. And I don't at all. I don't hate religious people at all. I myself am a Methodist, and I have gone to annual conference with the Methodists for the past, I think, 4 years because I have an invested interest in how the church is dealing with LGBT members, which is an ongoing thing with the Methodists. I don't hate Christians at all.
Wait, who said he hated Christians? I mean, I understand that he was using that against Wendigoon, but did I think he hated Christians? Oh, what is a Methodist? It's basically another type of Christian. It's Methodists are under the Christian umbrella. You know, but it's like where you have Baptist, Pentecostal, Methodist, it's all under the Christian umbrella. So, yes, Methodist is Christian. Yeah, a Protestant denomination. Thank you, Lexi.
I can be very critical of Christians. I don't like evangelicals. I don't like proselytizers. And usually if I'm being critical of religious people, it's because they're using their religion as part of their online brand. And if you're like mixing money or your business with your religion, that is almost certainly like a perversion of whatever your religion is teaching. And, you know, I don't want to get into anything. I'm not trying to like double down here with what I'm saying in this. I'm not trying to like critique people. I'm just trying to talk about where I come from with things. Because I'm realizing like a big issue with my writing is saying something and just assuming that people understand what I mean, instead of actually trying to explain my point more, because I cover a lot of points in videos, and sometimes I'm guilty of hitting a point really quick and then moving on, especially
Okay, now, wait a minute. I'm not mad at him for that, okay? Does he actually learn that maybe he needs to put more explanation because what comes out of his mouth is absolutely horrible and people got angry at him? I agree with you, Austin. The problem is Wendigoon did his religious stuff in the most respectful and reasonable way. Yeah, Wendigoon is respectful about it. He's not on Twitter like slamming it in your face. Okay? You know Wendigoon is a Christian. Okay? I'm not a Christian. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna watch Wendigoon's videos about, you know, anything to do with stuff like that. However, his audience likes it. But he's very respectful about it. Yeah, he's chill. Exactly, Olivia. He's chill. You know? I don't mind people being Christians. I'll talk to people who are Christians. Just don't pound it. Don't try to pound it into my face and make me believe what you believe. Just don't do that and we're good. You know? You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. Let's talk about drama. Or let's talk about, you know, how cool this picture is, or, you know, something stupid like that. I don't want to talk about religion.
because I kind of am also guilty of making a lot of my work assuming wrongly that people are familiar with my past and my work as well. I kind of make every video, or did make every video, as a sequel to all of my previous work. And that kind of came up twice with the Bad Conservative Horror Movie video. One was an offhanded mention to Lovecraft that I talked about, where people were like, what the fuck is he talking about? And because I had made a 2-hour video about Lovecraft in the past, I felt like I could just make an offhanded quick one-sentence reference to Lovecraft and it not be a big deal and not explain it. You know what I mean? Because I just assumed people will get what I'm talking about because of that video. And another big one that came with is when I talked about race in Appalachia.
Bruh. That was one of my biggest problems with you, what you're about to talk about right now. Oh my God.
But people weirdly thought that I was northern or not from Appalachia. People were saying Appalachia sends its regards and shit like that. But I've lived in the Appalachian Mountains basically my whole life. And I made a 2+ hour video explaining my complicated views.
Well, wait a minute. So if you've lived there your whole life, then are you automatically racist then? Because that's the way you made it sound in your video. I'm just saying, if you've lived there all your life, then that must make you automatically racist. Because I remember what you said in that video. Ellis, isn't that deep south? It's up in the mountains, Ellis. It's, Appalachia is, it goes through, it's either 11 or 13 states from the south going up north. It's mountain people. It's mountain folks. Ka for 2. He's from Asheville. He doesn't think he is. Asheville is actually well known to be a very liberal city in the mountains. Actually. So, Medley, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Here's my fee for being late. I just woke up. It's okay. All right, no more. I'm not reading anymore. I forgot that I wasn't doing that. I have to get out of the habit. All right.
Of the American South with the Joanne Denton video, where I talked about how like I love North Carolina and how I've lived here my entire life and how much of an impact this place has had on me. But also to pretend that the South doesn't have a major problem with racism is like kind of insane, you know. And I talk in that video about like the heavy Klan presence in areas of North Carolina. I talk about casual social racism and stuff like that. So like I felt like I was okay to make a one sentence like throwaway thing because I'd already explained my position on that in the past.
Yeah, but you didn't explain it in the video. Yes, obviously there is that issue in the South, okay? I know it to be true. I live in the South. I'm from the South. I have family going all the way down to Georgia, okay? I have family all throughout the South. Believe me, I know, all right? But you have to explain that point, because if you just say the stupid shit you said, people aren't going to get it. They're going to take it the other way.
I don't hate Appalachians. I live here. And I have chosen to live here for a long time now. And, you know, the reaction to that in particular, I think, was really strong. And, you know, there was also a lot of criticism saying that, like, I didn't handle the situation gracefully. Which I didn't. But also I'd like to see anybody that would. You know, things got really intense there. My entire town a few weeks ago was basically destroyed from the hurricane. And, like, there were, like, tweets still 5 months later saying, well, at least in Praise of Shadows probably died in that. You know, things were really...
Okay, I disavow that comment. If someone actually said that, I disavow it. And his city, Asheville, they got that excuse me, not even city, that town got destroyed. Like literally obliterated. Completely destroyed.
Really hot and uncomfortable. You didn't see the best side of me in that. And that's all that I can say is, it was a bad day for me. It was a bad period for me. You know, I was kind of made into this, like, cartoon character where I am impossible to get along with people who are on the right, which is actually not true at all. I know this sounds, like, made up, but the guy that I hired to work on the set with me for the John Waters video was wearing a Make America Great Again hat, like, the entire time we were working. But he does a good job, and that's just the realities of living in the American South. I am not this insane person who, like, it's impossible to get along with.
That's not how you were talking in your video. That's not how... Your whole basis about Wendigoon and his friends was because they were a bunch of people on the right and gun-toting crazy people. That was your whole... What? That's exactly the way you made it look in the video. Bro. No. Did you listen to your own video? Because that's exactly what you made it sound like. My God. What?
So, yeah. And with the Appalachian thing came an added commentary that I was kind of surprised about, where a lot of people said that I hate poor people or I look down on people, that I, like, hate lower income individuals, which, like, I'm a lower income individual in Appalachia. Like, I don't hate anybody like that. I don't hate anybody at all. I think that everybody should have their needs met no matter what they believe. You know, as far as, like, reviews are concerned, I am gay, and with that comes, like, a certain level of snobbery with, like, the arts and stuff like that. But because I, like, have high...
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait. I gotta hear that again.
I think that everybody should have their needs met no matter what they believe. You know, as far as, like, reviews are concerned, I am gay, and with that comes, like, a certain level of snobbery with, like, the arts and stuff like that. But because...
Okay. A certain level of snobbery with the arts and stuff like that is because you're gay? Being gay has nothing to do with snobbery. Oh my God, bro. No. Oh my God. Bless his heart.
because I like have high expectations of works of art does not mean that I hate poor people. Okay, I don't think that certain people should be in power. I don't think that certain people should have social power. And in that, I kind of want to get into the conservative video itself. Okay, so in the like hating poor people thing, apparently I also don't like normal guys. And like the thing that's kind of funny about that is that like kind of this whole situation came about because I was a normal guy. So like I'm notoriously difficult to get a hold of. And that's because I'm not really online at all. I don't tweet. I genuinely don't spend much time on Twitter at all. I don't have any other social media. Before this, I was getting on Discord like once every like 6 months. For the most part, I'm not friends with other online content creators. I probably watch in between 3 and 5 YouTube videos a month.
Wait, so then you decided, wait. So you're not online, you're not on Twitter, you watch maybe 5 YouTube videos a month. And you decided to go after Wendigoon? And now I have to ask, why did you decide to go after Wendigoon then? What? Wait, why did you go after Wendigoon then? Because actually, I will say this. That explains the bad information that he had. That actually explains the bad information that he had, to be honest. Oh my God.
And that is not like a dig at other YouTubers. That's not saying that they don't make excellent work, because there's a lot of great work on YouTube. But like, it comes to like this thing where like, back when I used to make comics, I would draw comics all day. And the last thing I'd want to do when I finished drawing for 10 hours would be to like pick up comics and read them before I went to bed. You know, like I didn't want my entire existence to be comics. I wanted inspiration from everywhere in my life. And so I used to watch a lot of YouTube, like back before I was a YouTuber. But then I started making videos, and you know, I make videos all day long, and I don't want to like turn around and then like watch more YouTube videos.
Actually, that kind of makes sense. It's like commentary YouTubers, right? Fun fact, a lot of us commentary YouTubers, we really don't watch commentary YouTubers. I only have a select few that I actually watch like for fun. Most of the commentary videos that I ingest is with y'all on a live stream. I watch stuff that I can just completely check out. You know, like there's this one show called Kevin Lang that I watch on YouTube. He puts it out every Saturday. And it's what they do is like guess the GPA of this person, or guess who the astronaut is, because I can just sit there, watch it, and laugh and have fun and not have to think. I watch stuff like that when I'm not in commentary YouTuber mode. You know? Yeah, Wrangler. Yeah, pretty much. Augie Nick Chud. Yeah. I've been watching Morale lately too, but he's streaming so late, I'm usually bored at that point. That's why I'm watching him. You know? But most of us, we actually don't watch each other's stuff. You know, I'll pop into Chris's stream every now and then. I'll pop into Diesel's stream. But we rarely watch each other. Chris normally isn't in my chats. Neither is Diesel. And I'm normally not in their chats unless I'm just stopping by. Because you talk about it so damn much, you just don't want to see it. It's not a dig to them. You know, I still support them. They still support me. Because if I need anything, all I got to do is shoot a DM. You know? But, yeah.
So like when I say I don't watch like a lot of YouTube, it's not to put down other creators, but just to try and to explain how this situation happened. Because the why is kind of, you know, self-apparent. And so when you're not an online person, but you feel compelled to write a piece about online culture, looking at it from a distance, trying to figure out what is real, it's a different kind of research. And I totally was not the guy to do that job. I felt like it was important. I felt like nobody else would do it. And I knew that the reaction was not going to be good. I knew it was going to be bad. So kind of most of my mistakes and problems came from that though. Because like, I didn't know who Sneeko was before I made that video.
No,
and I didn't
you
really
didn't.
know who he was when I posted that video. And
Okay, wait a minute. He's actually explaining why he had bad information in that video. And I get it. Then you should have never made the damn video. Okay? If you do not have full information on the people that you were talking about, then you should not have made that video. Bro. Lack of research. Exactly.
And so while it's like really serious, and I admit that, and I am sorry, I took the video down like immediately because I realized the video had major problems. But like, it also at the same time, in retrospect, is a little bit funny that I tried to be like, this guy's the fucking worst. At least, you know, according to Hitler. And like, you know, I fucked it. I fucked it pretty bad. And there's...
Okay. All right, I'm not mad at that. I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's kind of cringy what he's saying, but I'm honestly not mad at this. Like, at least he's giving you a reason why he fucked up, but at least he's telling you, yeah, I fucked up. A lot of people don't even do that. You know?
There's not really a lot else I can say about it. You know, what's done is done. I can't take it back. But also, ultimately, that's like what a whole section of YouTube is about. I may have done that really badly, but like, there are channels that just exist just to talk shit about people like all the time. And I don't want to be that guy.
No. Who does that? What channel? I need to know what channels are out there that they are designed to talk shit about people. Who? I want names right now. I want names. Who does that? What channels are created to talk shit about people? Never. Never. Ben, wow, you snitching me out? Yeah, on YouTube. Morgan like, it's Xylie gets real. Thank you, Morgan. You're a snitch. Look at you.
I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to escalate the situation. I'm just trying to describe my perspective of how this happened. Because at the end of the day, everything's fine. You know, I fucked up. But also, nobody that I mentioned in that video was harmed at all. You know, everybody's doing fine. And that's kind of like how that genre of YouTube works anyway.
Okay, listen, nobody was harmed at all in that video. You're absolutely right. You know why? Because they rained down on you like the Avengers. Okay? It was apocalyptic on what they did to you. Oh my God. It was so bad. Yeah, you didn't hurt him. That's damn sure.
The whole drama machine ultimately just exists for money. And I shouldn't have been a part of that.
True.
I shouldn't have contributed to that. I felt like there were important points to make. I did not word them well. I had no fucking chill. I could have done pretty much everything in that better. But you live and learn. You know, I don't know what else to say. Okay,
I think that's really important. You live and learn. Now, I don't know what he's going to say in the next 7 minutes. All right, but I will say this. Up until this point, I am not mad at this video. It's one of those things that you download it, you hold it, and if he does it again, you throw it right back at him. This is where the waiting game starts, because maybe, just maybe, he actually did learn from it. Because people mess up all the time. Let's be real. People mess up all the time. You know? And the only thing he can really do is push forward and make content. And if he doesn't do it again, guess what? That means he learned. And that's what we want, right? Isn't that the whole point of calling people out? Is for them to learn? You know? That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of calling people out. So, yeah, I mean, if he goes so far, again, I haven't watched the rest of this video. Well, we're going to see. But so far, that's my feeling on it. You know, if he moves forward and doesn't do it again, well, all right. He knows he fucked up and he learned. Yeah, exactly, pretty idiot. Mess up, genuinely own up, and push on. Exactly.
Other than I will do better, and I kind of want to get into like personal criticisms against myself now, because I think that's a good segue. So like, with that video, there was a lot of comparison to the Dan Olsen video that came out soon after mine and the H Bomber Guy plagiarism video. There was a lot of like comparing the three of us, and I think like the only commonality between those three videos is YouTubers talking about YouTubers, with two of them being good videos and one of them being like a really bad video. But people were ascribing like saying that I was jealous, and that's why I was making that video.
Bro, you sounded jealous. The way you wrote that video, you sounded jealous. When you start pocket watching others in a video, you sound jealous. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy because he was pocket watching. Exactly. He cried about money. Exactly, Wrangler. He did. He literally cried about money. So I think that was a normal criticism that you got.
But people were ascribing, like, saying that I was jealous, and that's why I was making that video. And I just want to say, I am not a jealous man, and I never have been. I have never made a single video on YouTube to chase trends. I have never made a video because someone made a popular video like that. That is not the kind of guy that I am, and
Okay.
I never will be. I've always made what I think is interesting, what I am compelled to do, what I think is right to do. I can definitely work on my tone with critical pieces, but like,
Okay.
I wasn't doing that video as a ripoff of somebody else's style. For better or worse, that video was authentically me. And to prove that, you can go back and watch the video on Encyclopocalypse that I did the previous summer that has like the exact same tone and wording and style and presentation of that bad conservative horror movie video. They're very, very similar. I feel like as far as critically, this was very me. If it came across as being a ripoff of somebody else, that was not the goal.
No, I didn't take it as a ripoff of somebody else. I took it as you were jealous. I didn't take it as a ripoff. I mean, I did see people comparing him to H Bomber Guy. I did see that. I don't know about the second person. I don't know who that is. But you did come across like you were jealous just because of the way you were talking about the money and how like you could barely pay rent and yet he's a young millionaire and stuff like that. You sounded jealous. And yeah, I mean, like you said, maybe you need to work on your tone there, buddy, because bruh.
I feel like that came across to some people and not to some people, but that's all I have to say on that. But similarly to the Encyclopocalypse video, I wasn't trying to ruin anybody's life. I wasn't doing this because I wanted a lot of views. In fact, I did know that people were going to hate this. You can go back on my Twitter and like weeks before I posted it, I said, my next project people are really going to hate. If I said that people are really going to hate this, then that doesn't line up with the narrative of me doing it because I wanted to be popular. With the jealousy thing, like it feels very strange to me because to my ears, it's like critiquing the president and saying something that you don't like that the president did. And then somebody saying, well, you're just saying that because you want to be president. And like, no. I assure you, I don't want to be the president.
I promise you that's what you sounded like in that video. I promise you that's exactly what you sounded like. You sounded like you were jealous. Bruh.
Critical pieces can exist on people without them like destroying people, and I actually say that in the bad conservative horror movie video. I said with the John Squire section of that video that I don't want to ruin people's lives because of things that they've said, that I think that we should be forgiving and open to people changing. And if it was just some like dumb thing said like as an 18-year-old, who gives a shit? Everybody said really dumb things when they were a kid, and that shouldn't be held against them. I just saw things that I just...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute.
Changing. And if it was just some like dumb thing said like as an 18-year-old, who gives a shit? Everybody said really dumb things when they were a kid, and that shouldn't be held against them.
Do the Boogaloo Boys come up in your brain when you say that? You had a whole section of what Wendigoon had, like that little website thingy or whatever that he had with the Boogaloo Boys. He was a child when he first started that. And then he left them because it was getting way too like, bruh, I'm out. I'm not doing this. And he left. But you used it against him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Tom was literally 16 and he held him accountable. There you go. Tom was 16 when he did those Discord messages. Whew. You know? And Tom's going to hear that the rest of his life. Tom's going to hear about those Discord messages the rest of his life. People are going to hold on to those screenshots so long. You're going to see those screenshots 10 years from now, and they're going to be so grainy, you're basically not going to be able to read them. Yeah, exactly, Sliggins. Wendigoon left before it got bad, but yet he was like in middle school when he made that site or made that talking board or whatever the hell it was, and he left because it was getting bad. He consciously left, and you threw it against him. He was literally a kid. See, this is where he didn't do his research. He didn't do his research.
Just saw things that I disagreed with from people that I felt like had a big public platform. Being critical of that doesn't mean that you want their lives to be ruined. You know, I ultimately was making that as an invitation for wanting people to do better. And if the one person who comes out of bad conservative horror movie deciding to do better is me, then that's a good thing.
No, I agree. I actually agree with that statement. Bye, Mater. Have a good night. Or day. Go vote. No, I actually do agree with that. Yeah, no, I hope he does do better. I hope he does do better.
You know, one of the major criticisms of me that came up a lot in that time period was related to citing sources, which I fully upfront admit I can be a lot better at. And starting from now, I will be. The John Waters video, if you go and look at it, has a full works cited in the description. Historically, I do try and show where I get my information from, but I always tried to do it in a visual way. Historically, you know, I would say according to Variety, and then I'd throw up a screenshot of the Variety article, you know, and post that so everybody could see the title and where I got it from, but being done in kind of a fun visual way. Clearly, people don't really like that, so I can do a full traditional works cited where I list everything from now on. You know, my entire career, I have tried to approach everything with compassion and understanding and love. And you don't have to believe that, but I hope that my track record shows that. You saw me on a really bad day. And I have tried for the past 5 months to really reckon with that and actually confront that. You know, I didn't want to put out an apology video 2 days afterwards because nobody learns things in 2 days.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I'm going to be honest with you. The people who put out apology videos right after it happens, sometimes they can be the most disingenuous ones. You know? So, I mean, I get it. I actually kind of get what he's saying here.
That's just reacting. It's not listening to what people say and acting. And there's a big difference there. And like everyone, I'm a work in progress. You know, I want to be the best me that I can be. And I'm not saying that to protect my money. I'm not saying that to protect my reputation. I'm saying that because it's true. And if I wanted to protect my money, you know, or my reputation, I would have done this on the main channel. You're only watching this if you sought this out, you know? So it is what it is. People can think what they want of me. I will continue to do better. And that's kind of where I'm at right now.
That's all you can do. And that's what you need to do. Because I promise you, if you don't, they're going to throw this video back at you. And I will be one of them. I promise. I promise. Hopefully he did learn something.
I'm sorry for everything. Genuinely, where I fucked up, for not having any chill, for just being a kind of an asshole. So I guess that's where I'm going to leave this. I'm going to be doing more videos on here. I'm going to try and do near weekly videos on here. I think that's kind of fun. I'm going to try and do, they won't be unscripted like this. They will be scripted, but they will be shorter form. I'm aiming for 10 to 20 minute videos on obscure, weirder movies. A lot of them not really good movies, but interesting in their badness or amateurness, you know. And hopefully that'll be a good time. And then for the main channel, I'm just going to focus on really big videos there that I put everything I have into, you know, like I did with the John Waters one. So what I'm going to do on the main channel is probably every other video, I'll do franchise video, then big video, then franchise video, then big video. Or
is that all you talk about in the last? Okay,
I'll
he
find
only has
a rhythm that works and is kind of fun, and I'll listen to people and stuff like that. You know, this has put me in a weird place, but a place that has allowed me growth. I had been in a rut for a while. You can see the cracks all over a lot of my work, you know, kind of from at least the Carrie video on. I just had a lot going on in my life. I was going through it, and I don't even want to talk about that because people will be like, oh, he's scapegoating things, and, you know, but I fucked up. And I guess that's all I could say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll do better. Thanks for listening for this. I know this was kind of rambly. Sorry if that was kind of hard to follow, but I'll do better.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not outraged by this video. I'm not. I mean, listen, could he explain some things a little bit better? Sure. But he is recognizing that he fucked up. And a lot of people don't even want to do that. This is when the waiting game starts. And if he pulls shit like that again, we'll know he didn't learn. You know? Honestly. We'll know whether he learned or not. All right, let me get to these because I saw we had some. And I will get the Stream Elements one. Just give me a second. Did that one. All right, Baron says, for 10, did you notice IPOS lied? He said in this video he didn't want anyone to be destroyed when he said in bad conservative horror movies that Wendigoon should not be allowed in society. Yeah, I think it was his writing. Honestly, I think it was his writing. Maybe he didn't actually mean it. You know, I'm hoping he didn't actually mean it because that would be, he sounded like a jealous nitwit. He really did. A poor researching jealous nitwit. That's exactly what he sounded like. Aiden, I already voted. I voted Saturday. Check yourself, Aiden. Because I'll hide you in this fucking chat. The cabal is real. Okay, buddy? Okay? Baron for 5. He completely dodges every actual criticism that people had and lies multiple times in the video. Listen, if he says he fucked up, he says he fucked up. He said he learned, he says he learned. Listen, I have fucked up before, and I still have people saying that I didn't take accountability for it when I know I did. I still have people saying I didn't apologize when I know I did. I still have people who are saying that I'm dodging it when I know I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You cannot satisfy everybody. There is no possible way of satisfying everybody. Just period. Spacefish 199. He sounds less soy than I expected. Kind of impressed. Same. I'm not mad at it. Okay, let me pull up my Stream Elements. Okay, hold on. Dashboard. All right. Appalachia Steve for 333. Well, I grew up there and I'm very racist. Jesus Christ. JFA, I know that was you. I know that was you, JFA. I know it was you. I know. Thank you for the 333, Appalachia Steve. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. All right. Xylie gets elected. No, I would not want that job. And yeah. I wouldn't want to be president. No, thank you. Y'all wouldn't want me to be president. It would be chaos. Sligan says, I single-handedly rigged 145 ballots so G9 president Xylie could win. Listen. G7 is not a thing anymore. G9 is. And why do we call ourselves G9? Because we're 2 steps ahead of G7. Okay? And I am the president of G9, and Sliggins here is the vice president of G9. All right? So you want to be part of the cool kids club? You join G9. Okay? Yes, Death Pikachu. Make wood chippers great again. True. G9, baby. Let's go. All right. She is great. Wait, what are y'all talking about? We need more chippers. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta get that from Chris. I keep forgetting to get it. Not familiar with the G9 Lord? Don't worry, Timmy dog. You'll learn about G9. I promise you. You will learn about G9. We are the greatest up and coming content creator boxing match people. I'm not using it. I'm not going to use it, Wrangler. It's cute, though. It's adorable. I love it. All right. So, next, we're going to watch Tom Dark, a.k.a. Turkey Tom. Actually, no. Wait. Hold on one second. I gotta go grab some ice and a drink. So be right back. Yes, I should have played y'all some music. I know, blah, blah, blah. I should have played y'all some music. I'm going to be honest with you. I had the screen up and then I accidentally X'd out of it. So, next time y'all will get music, okay? I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a horrible streamer. All right? One moment. All right. Let's go. All right. So, Tom Dark, a.k.a. Turkey Tom, came out with this video. YouTube's biggest predator just came back. So,
Hope you guys like my new facial hair. I am taking after a certain historical figure. Some people say he's a chancellor. Some people say he was a controversial artist. I would say,
dear God, Tom. Dear God, what are you doing? Oh, Tom.
that he probably would have been the greatest Twitch streamer of all time if he was allowed to live now, but that's neither here nor there, frankly. Because today what we're discussing is a classic 2016 blast from the past, because unfortunately a certain lion has escaped captivity, and I do mean that slightly literally because the topic of today is an actual convicted predator. That's right, somehow Lionmaker has returned. For those of you that have been following...
Yes, that's the big thing about Lionmaker. He is a convicted predator. This isn't some kind of, oh, you're a predator and just pointing the finger and throwing up screenshots and stuff like that. No, he was actually convicted in a court of law. In an actual court of law. That man needs to stay away.
Following the Lionmaker saga since the beginning, I would just like to point out that this entire controversy is almost a decade old at this point, so there's kind of a fun feeling there, right? We're all aging rapidly, and by the time we are all in nursing homes, Lionmaker will still be there while we're just rotting away.
I don't know if this...
I will be in a nursing home before any of you. Okay? Just, let's talk about that fact. I will literally be in a nursing home before any of you.
right? We're all aging rapidly, and by the time we are all in nursing homes, Lionmaker will still be there while we're just rotting away.
I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm actually gay.
I've actually made a video about
I watched the conversation he had in the H3 Discord, and I was astounded by what he said in that conversation. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Lionmaker in the past, which covers a good amount, but for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about or who Lionmaker is, let me give you a very brief rundown of this kind of ancient controversy. And keep in mind, this is going to be a little bit of a darker video because it does involve some actual child stuff, child involved stuff, okay? Child lover stuff. So viewer discretion is advised. Basically, back in the old days of 2015, Lionmaker was a very popular Minecraft YouTuber with over 500,000 subscribers. Now, for some of you new heads on YouTube, I do know that it's kind of inconceivable anyone other than Dream or Tummy in it will be popular for playing Minecraft, but it's true. He was on one of the first waves, okay? Lionmaker would often do collaborations with a lot of other big, notable Minecraft people from the time, like Stampy, who had millions of subscribers. Sometimes Lionmaker would also have smaller Minecraft YouTubers join him in whatever he was doing in his videos, some of which, unfortunately, were underage. Now,
If you have kids, and I truly believe this, do not let them watch Minecraft on YouTube. Don't do it. Not Minecraft, keep them away from Minecraft and Smash Bros. All right? Minecraft and Smash Bros. Keep them away. Oh yeah, and Roblox. Okay? Minecraft, Smash Brothers, and Roblox. Keep them away. Good God.
Now, in 2015, Keemstar would interview the mom of one of these smaller YouTubers who was 13. In the interview, the mom would say that Lionmaker knew the age of this girl and had asked for nudes anyway. The screenshot that was provided wasn't exactly super credible because it had clearly been tampered with, but then Lionmaker would go on Twitter and claim that he was hacked, which made the situation even more muddled.
Next, it was kind of, we believed it wasn't him and he was hacked, but then the proof came forward that he wasn't hacked.
I'm sorry, he sent this message to your daughter and then he later said he was hacked and then it turned out he wasn't hacked, but there's no evidence to suggest that he wasn't hacked, so is it still possible he wasn't hacked? What the fuck are you talking about, woman?
Now, this event in
Ugh, I love hearing that man talk. I can't help it.
of itself wasn't definitive proof of anything happening. There was a lot of speculation around it at the time, but it's definitely what started Lionmaker's slow descent into complete madness as more and more details would emerge. Because after this point, a 15-year-old boy would post screenshots of what looks like Lionmaker talking to him inappropriately, as well as another person who said that Lionmaker sent him $500 for nudes. This would be followed by Lionmaker admitting he had been in a relationship with a 16-year-old Minecraft YouTuber named Paige the Panda, with many saying that he had groomed her since she was younger. Keemstar would then send a video to Lionmaker saying he had to leave the Minecraft community, to which Lionmaker had what many believe to be a mental breakdown. And, you know, considering the way that Lionmaker has acted since then, I don't think it takes a genius to figure out that he was definitely having a mental breakdown. But
I will say this. One of the best interviews I have heard, and I'm pretty sure he's going to reference it here. I'm pretty sure he's going to end up reference it. Is Colossal is Crazy talking to Lionmaker. And Lionmaker was trying to dodge him so much, but Colossal wouldn't let him by. It was a really good interview. People should go and watch that interview. Honestly. Yes, Clown cooked Lion. Yes, he did. Very much so.
Lionmaker then went mask off. He almost wasn't hiding it anymore because he started tweeting admitting that he had been in a relationship with Paige the Panda ever since she was 15 years old. And he even said that he had several sexual exchanges with her over Skype. He then, on his own Twitter account, posted actual naked photos of her that she had sent to him, to which he also said that he would share even more of them if people retweeted his initial post enough. Now, Lionmaker would later delete these tweets and once again say he was hacked, but the video he would upload a few months later would be very similar to the breakdown he had on Twitter. In it, he can be seen visibly unshowered. He's blowing snot bubbles out of his nose. He's dribbling tears everywhere. It's very gross, okay? It's very unbecoming of a U.S. congressman. Let me say that, Lionmaker, okay? Very unbecoming.
Do you remember the time where I stood in front of others and said you were a good person? Dear friend, do you remember the times where I made me the fool because I wanted you to stand out?
And he would also
He is such a piece of shit. Lionmaker literally is a piece of shit. Oh, God. He's so disgusting. He is so disgusting. I can't believe he tried to crawl back. I cannot believe he tried to crawl back in the H3 Discord. Like, really? Really?
upload videos before this explaining how the age of consent in some countries was actually 14. So in his mind, his relationship with Paige was perfectly okay based on legality. It's kind of the the Sneeko argument.
It's just one of those lines that have been traced, and those lines have been traced this way here and in a lot of surrounding countries as well. Some of the consent ages goes all the way down to 14, and so be it. If that is what the culture that we are used to, that is how we're going to live our lives.
Now, obviously, a lot of people were talking about this. They were not very happy with Lionmaker, considering he was admitting to being a creep. And not only that, he was trying to justify it with other countries that have barbaric age of consent laws, which, like, yeah, wow, some weird country has the age of consent that's fucking 10. That makes it.
Listen. There's a difference between legality and morality. All right? Sometimes things are legal that quite honestly should not be legal. There's a morality to it. What kind of morals do you have? You know? Big difference between the two. Big difference.
Said, okay, Lionmaker, yeah, totally, bro, you're cool. But Lionmaker was not too happy about this criticism, so he started to DMCA any videos talking about the situation, as well as releasing a follow-up where he said that people were slandering him, therefore it was okay for him to try to take these videos down.
Recently, I have been going around on YouTube finding videos which talk about me in a slandering manner. Now, if you don't know what slander is a crime. It is my right to try wherever I can, whatever possible means I have to take that video down, whatever those means are. They were wrong, I am right. It's just as simple as it is.
Which obviously this explanation is dumb, because even if someone is slandering you, the way to take a video down is not with the DMCA system, it's by taking them to court for defamation. DMCA is a copyright protection that has nothing to do with defamation. But he was abusing it to censor his critics, which made people say, what does he want to hide here, even though he's already admitted to a bunch of weird stuff? So naturally, commentary channels at the time picked up this story and made videos about it, with the most notable being Colossal is Crazy or Clown. Now, Clown first made a video summarizing the entire situation, where he kind of went into the ins and outs of it in a very good, comprehensive breakdown, I would say, of the entire story, just laying out how truly disgusting Lionmaker is. But he then followed it up with
Clown did. Oh, this is it right here. Yes, I knew he was going to bring it up. He had to bring it up because this right here, amazing video. He did so good.
a 2-hour-long bombshell interview with Lionmaker himself, which, frankly, it's shocking to me that Lionmaker even agreed to do this interview looking back. I think that he thought he could manipulate Colossal into maybe feeling bad for him somehow. Basically, Lionmaker agreed to the interview to make himself seem more innocent, but ultimately it did the opposite because he wasn't able to deny that he had a relationship with a minor and knew what he was doing the whole time. He just was like, well, it's not actually wrong because age of consent laws, also, the child was mature or something. Like, he didn't really do a good job.
He buried himself in that interview. He completely buried himself. Honestly.
Of explaining himself here.
You can say the same for me. If I'm in a relationship with a 16-year-old, I'm 28, same age as you, is that fucked up? It's a very, very simple question. You only have to answer yes or no.
I don't, Colossal, because
I find it interesting that you're dodging that question when it's a very simple question.
I'm not dodging the question.
I don't think you can answer it. I think your moral compass is completely fucked, and
You see how he's trying to dodge it, and Colossal won't let him do it? Clown will not let him do it. He's like, nah, brah. Nah, You're not doing that here. Answer the question, yes or no. It's really easy to fucking answer.
That question when it's a very simple question.
I'm not dodging the question.
I don't think you can answer it. I think your moral compass is completely fucked, and you can't answer it. That's what I think. You physically cannot answer that question.
Now, past this point, obviously, this interview gets released. Everybody's talking about how disgusting Lionmaker is, and he decides to run from the internet by deleting his channel and going completely silent off of YouTube for the time being. Now, Paige the Panda would also make her own video talking about how Lionmaker had been abusive in their relationship from when she was 14 to 17, and she also confirmed what a lot of people already assumed. There was no hacker on his Twitter account. There was no one that was posting these pictures on Lionmaker's behalf. Even if there was a hacker, first of all, why would they have those explicit pictures from his Skype where he said he got them? And secondly, why would the hacker want to implicate himself? Like, the pictures were still sent to Lionmaker, right? Like, that's the pictures weren't sent to the hacker. Lionmaker asked for the pictures from the underage person and got them, so like, fuck this guy. But it was
yeah, exactly. He basically, I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember exactly what the picture was, but it was, put it nicely, an unbecoming picture of Paige, and she was underage on Twitter. And he tried to say that he got hacked, but then he even tried to change that story. It was crazy. It was crazy.
It was confirmed by Paige that he had indeed uploaded CP to his own Twitter account.
There was no hacker. It was Marcus. The abuse happened from the age of 14 to 17.
Now, Paige the Panda went into more explicit detail about the circumstances of the meeting online and how when she was underage, she actually stayed over 3 times at a hotel with him and at his apartment, where, you know, obviously not good stuff happened without being too explicit here.
Yeah. 3 times. 3 times she stayed the night with him. So, yeah. Like, bro, really? Really? You're 28 years old. What?
And she also dropped an absolute bombshell that Lionmaker had actually been to court and had pled guilty to crimes, specifically rape of a minor, sexual assault, possession of CP, and distribution of CP. She even showed the court document about him as proof of everything that had happened, which was obviously very compelling, because a lot of the times with these cases, it's like, why didn't you go to the police first? Why didn't you go to the cops? She literally went to the cops. At no point in the story was she just trying to get attention online.
Yeah, she literally did exactly what we tell people to do. She literally did exactly what we yell at people to do. Go to the authorities. Go to the cops. Why are you doing this online? Go to the cops. She went to the cops. And he got convicted. Which he should have.
Her mom called into drama alert because she was concerned and wanted to figure out what was going on. Her mom did sound very drunk, so it was hard to figure out what was going on from her, side of things. But the, thing that got the ball rolling was ultimately her mom doing that interview. And then ultimately it was reported to the police eventually, and Paige the Panda was able to provide court documents, which is like the best way to do, a situation like this, to get actual legal punishment for the person at hand. Now, at this point, if there was anyone doubting the allegations about Lionmaker, they were pretty much put to bed, right? There was no supporters left, basically, however few that there actually were. This was like the nail in the coffin. The government literally had him dead to rights. They charged him, they convicted him. But weirdly enough, following Paige's video, Lionmaker would try coming back to YouTube several times over the next.
Okay, it's funny. Lionmaker has tried to come back. Do you know one of the quickest ways to get a clown to say something on Twitter? Mention Lionmaker. Mention Lionmaker. If you look at Nick's tweet the other day when he was like, Lionmaker came back, boom, clown was right there. He's like, somebody needs to let Discord know he's a convicted pedo. Clown does not play when it comes to Lionmaker. He is right there. Every time he's had other channels come up, Clown right there, letting somebody know, hey, listen, this guy's a convicted pedo. Clown does not play when it comes to Lionmaker. He's right there every time.
The next few years. He made a channel that got 44,000 subs in 2019 where he was posting a lot of content, and he also went live on Instagram where he had another mental freak out, which was pretty awesome. I did enjoy seeing this pile in misery, honestly. I can't deny it. It was cathartic, okay?
I'm done. I'm gonna start some people, I tell you. I'm gonna start fucking beating the shit out of people.
Now, all of these accounts were...
He is so disgusting. The one thing about Lionmaker is he always wants sympathy. He's always trying to pull the sympathy card. Feel sorry for me. They took everything from me. Look at what you did, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? You, quote unquote, dated a girl from 14 to 17? Are you kidding me? What? And you were well within your mid-20s. Oh, he's so disgusting.
Would eventually get deleted or banned after people noticed.
He was 28, Wrangler. He was 28 at the time of the Colossal interview. So that means he was about 25, 26 when he started dating Paige. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
And exposed it to whatever platform he was on. People obviously saw this file at a YouTube channel. They were like, hey, YouTube shouldn't be around.
Wrangler.
Channel was gone pretty shortly thereafter. And keep in mind, this is after he'd been convicted already. Like, he was dead to rights. And despite that, he was still coming back to the internet to try and get sympathy from everyone. But for some reason, his sentence was moved to like a suspended sentence. I'm not exactly sure why. I do believe he was held in a jail in Belgium for at least 10 months back around 2015 to 16. But the fact that he's not locked up for life is insane to me. Unfortunately, that's just...
Yeah, I don't get that either. I don't get why he only did 10 months. Honestly. I don't get why the sentence was so light. I really don't get it.
Just not the way that the government handles cases like this. They just don't put the guy away forever, which I think should be the case, but that's not what they did.
I agree.
He gets out of jail. How is he allowed to just start making Minecraft videos again? I don't get it.
Yeah, so he was convicted, charged, 4 separate counts of a minor, sexual assault, possession of child pornographic material, and distributing it. But for some weird Belgian law technicality, his sentence was suspended. I don't know whether or not these conditions have now been lifted, or he's currently breaking his terms of parole or requirements. Well, I don't know, it's complicated.
So that's basically all you need to know about his history. Because his channel got banned in 2020, we didn't really hear anything about him for years, but still, he was technically a free man. He wasn't in jail. He was able to post whatever he wanted. But he was seemingly underground. We weren't hearing about him. And I think most people, myself included, assumed he would be gone from the internet forever, because we assume that even though he's stupid, even though he is a fucking creep, he wouldn't be coming back to YouTube or any online community in general to try and talk to anyone, because he would be instantly exposed for what he did, right? But
I'm going to be honest. I think he needs to stay away. I think he needs to stay away. He broke one of the most simple rules. Don't touch a kid. Don't touch a kid. Don't harm a kid. Just don't. And that is the most simple rule. The most simple. No, your online privileges have been revoked. That's how I think. Honestly. I don't care that I'm going to be honest. Every time he pops up, I do not care if they hunt him down to get him kicked off of whatever platform it is. I do not care. Because I think he deserves it.
But unfortunately, Lionmaker has actually come back, and that is via a post on the H3H3 subreddit. The file known as Lionmaker was found in the H3 members Discord. I do not want this community to feel unsafe. However, the sad truth is this man was in the members Discord for over 2 years, undetected by no fault of anyone. His message history was very normal, so he knows how to blend in, and I had never seen him in voice chats before that evening, so there was no way of knowing who he was. He told the people in the call that night that he uses the subreddit too, and his profile has not been identified. His Reddit account has been found now and reported to the mods. He outed himself by sending me creepy messages. Although he was banned from the Discord,
Wait, he outed himself. Wait, I didn't. Oh my God, did I skip that part when I read it?
his Reddit account has been found now and reported to the mods. He outed himself by sending me creepy messages. Although
Oh dear God. I would love to see those creepy messages, not gonna lie. What do you mean by creepy? Like, what kind of creepy messages were they?
he was banned from the Discord, it is very easy for him to make a new account and rejoin. He expressed to us that he loves H3 and begged us not to report him prior to telling us this because he doesn't want to get banned because of his crimes. This makes me worried that he would join back and try to fit into the community again. The Discord is 13+, which makes it even more terrifying that he was in there for so long. Now, this Reddit post also includes a 30-minute long call with Lionmaker where he actually turned on his webcam and talked as himself. But before we get to that, the OP had a few more details to share before we get into the call. A few of us were chilling in the H3 members voice chat with our webcams on, playing games. He joined very out of breath, saying he needed someone to talk to about Hassan and Ethan. No one really wanted to engage with him, but one person spoke briefly with him about it. He then said, "I'm going to turn on my webcam, but I'm not as pretty as you," referring to someone in the call. He made a creepy comment saying, "You're the cutest one in here," to another person, obviously her.
Oh dear God, bro, come on. Bro.
But I'm not as pretty as you, referring to someone in the call. He made a creepy comment saying, "You're the cutest one in here," to another person, obviously horrendous vibes from the start. We talked around him for a bit, and then he said, "I want to say something, but you're going to report me if I do." We encouraged him to say what he wanted to say. He said that he loved H3 and didn't want to get banned, and tried to get us to promise to not report him. He hesitated for a while, then said, "Before I say anything, fuck Keemstar," and people agreed. So he's
Of course they agreed. He was in the H3 subreddit. Of course they agreed. They hate Keemstar over there. Jesus. Actually, you're going to have a hard time going anywhere where there's not at least one person who would agree with that. Okay? A lot of people don't like Keemstar. And I get it. All right? I get it. I understand. All right? I don't like half of the shit that comes out of his mouth either. I get it.
He's still mad at Keemstar even after all this time. Because what? Because Keemstar interviewed the mom of the child he groomed. Like, that's why he's mad about Keemstar. He proceeded to say, "Keemstar once called me a creep." Someone asked, "Are you a creep?" And he said, "I thought I wasn't."
You are a creep. You are a creep. Yes, you're a creep. You're actually worse than a creep. You are a pedo. That's what you are. You are a pedo. I swear to God, this is like one of those moments that I wish I was in that call. I wish I was in that call. Could you imagine if I'd have been in that call? Oh my God. It would have been a beautiful thing.
I thought I wasn't. Well, I'm glad you know now, you fucking freak. Jesus Christ.
True.
No one had any idea he was Lionmaker until after he left. While they were talking to him, I was trying to figure out his identity with the information he gave us. You can see around 26 minutes into the video is when I find out. I regret not informing everyone immediately, but what's done is done, sadly. Now, the voice call itself is basically what everyone already expected from Lionmaker, and funnily enough, he does admit to literally all of it. Like, he doesn't deny anything. He's just like, "I'm not actually a bad guy, and you should feel bad for me," but he does admit to everything he did.
When things became more than...
When she was 15.
Okay, it's not better.
How did they wrap up the investigation?
He had to have been drunk or something. I don't know what he was thinking when he did this. He had to have been drunk. He had to have been. Because he's been known to be a drinker and getting drunk and doing stupid shit.
Did you get charged with anything?
Yeah,
yeah, I did. I did get charged with, obviously, oh, this is gonna sound really harsh, but because I had sex with her.
At what age?
17 when she came to see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was considered because I obviously was not 17, I was overage.
Yep.
What's it called? Statutory. Yes,
Yep.
statutory.
Yep.
So I got charged with that. And I got I got 5 years probation.
Oh, and also, for some reason, he decides to like kind of pivot from this to explain that he's actually gay or something.
I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm actually gay. Like, I actually prefer to be with a guy.
Like, it's literally the Kevin Spacey defense of when he got accused.
Wait. What? Oh my God. He needs to be kicked off the internet. They need to pull his router. Yeah, exactly, Wrangler. Bro is trying to act like he was 19 or 20. Now, yeah, say your real age. Say what actual age you were. Yeah.
But I'm actually gay. Like, I actually prefer to be with a guy.
Like, it's literally the Kevin Spacey defense of when he got accused, he was like, I choose now to live as a gay man. It's like, okay, but what about the kids? What about the kids, though? And he also funnily...
Yeah, true. Like, what about the underage girl that you spent 3 nights in a hotel room with? And that you showed inappropriate pictures of her on Twitter and then try to say that you were hacked. What about that? That has nothing to do whether you were gay or not. Why did that have to be inserted into the conversation? That's not going to make people change their mind about what you did, you idiot. Oh my God. Oh God, he's a disgusting human being. Oh. Reese says, I hate people who try to deflect with their sexuality. Absolutely not. Yes. Period. Point blank period. Yes. Your sexuality has nothing to do with what you were convicted of and what you did. Has nothing to do with that. Stop trying to use it to deflect. Like what?
Enough, gave a little bit of an update as to what his life has been like since he fell out of the YouTube community, obviously. And honestly, I know I said this before, but it is an absolute crime that he isn't rotting in a prison cell for life right now. I can't believe the Belgian government hasn't locked this guy up for like fucking 10 years at least, because holy shit, we should not have to deal with this guy to this day. He should not be around on YouTube, on Reddit, on Discord. He should be in the prison showers getting destroyed by Tyrone, okay?
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. Why in 2024 are we still having Lionmaker pop up? Why does he still have the opportunity to pop up and then people have to swarm in and get him to go away? Why is it still in 2024 we're still dealing with Lionmaker? Like what? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
To this day, he should not be around on YouTube, on Reddit, on Discord. He should be in the prison showers getting destroyed by Tyrone, okay? He should not be having conversations with anyone. Belgian Tyrone, please do what must be done.
I'm talking to a psychologist every week, and
Okay.
I'm just trying to find a place where I feel she didn't deserve that. She really didn't.
And he also...
Shut up. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you, fucker. No one is going to feel sorry for you, fucker. Cut your fucking tears off. Stop it. Spray bottle. Stop it. Pull the plug. Pull the plug on the router. Get off the internet. We don't want you here.
Also makes a really disturbing claim here where he talks about how even after he got sent to jail, she, being Paige the Panda, would actually send him letters for 7 months until she suddenly stopped.
So basically, I went to jail, and I spent 10 months, right? 10 months in jail. And for about 7 months, she wrote to me every day, every single day, which obviously was nice. But on my birthday, my brother told me that she was done.
So even after he had traumatized this girl, she was so effectively groomed by him and so traumatized that she thought she was still in love with him and was sending him letters even after he was locked up for what he did. Like that really shines a much darker shadow on the entire situation.
Yeah, because he groomed her. She is a literal case. When everybody talks about grooming, you know how I've given you examples on how grooming is not always for sexual pleasure from, a person? Okay, this is a literal case definition of where grooming was for sexual pleasure. Because that's exactly what he got out of it, and she thought she was in love with him until she woke up. is the textbook definition of what people think only grooming means. Because when people say grooming, this is what they think it only means. Is what Lionmaker did. It is fucking disgusting. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. He should not be on the internet.
This fucking file was getting letters from his victim while he was in jail. But I assumed that, you know, she stopped sending letters when she realized she was being manipulated and obviously came to her senses eventually as she got a little bit older. Now, it seems like the reason why Lionmaker even joined this call was to get some kind of sympathy from random internet strangers that had no idea about the situation. Clearly, no one would actually feel bad for him if they knew everything that happened.
I will say this, from what I hear, she's doing a lot better. And she's doing her thing. And good for her. Good for her. You know? I couldn't imagine. She went through a lot of shit. You know?
Obviously came to her senses eventually as she got a little bit older. Now, it seems like the reason why Lionmaker even joined this call was to get some kind of sympathy from random internet strangers that had no idea about the situation. Clearly, no one would actually feel bad for him if they knew everything that happened, because when you get into the details of it, there's just no defending him. So his best bet was to go into random Discord servers for content creators he liked, try to relate to people there, get on voice call with them, and give them little bits of information here and there to try and get them to feel bad for him without revealing the full story until he feels comfortable enough to do it. But obviously, when people ask about the details, he's too stupid to refrain from just revealing everything he had done, and then ultimately, if you find out what he did, you're gonna be like, oh, fuck you, you're messed up, there's something wrong with you, get away.
You're a pedophile. Get the fuck out of this call. Get off the internet. You're a pedophile. That's exactly what needed to be said to him. You're a fucking pedophile. Get off the internet.
For me. There's kids in this Discord. You shouldn't be here. To say this for the millionth time, I just...
Wait. Timmy Dog. Timmy Dog asks, why would you pick H3H3? Because Ethan hates Keemstar. Obviously. Why else he would pick Ethan Klein? Ethan hates Keemstar. Lionmaker says Keemstar destroyed his life. That's what he truly thinks. He truly thinks Keemstar destroyed his life. Not his own actions. Keemstar did it. So why not go to Keemstar's enemy?
I don't know why. I feel the need to reiterate. This guy should be in jail for life, okay? This guy should not be on the fucking streets. He's literally trying to get sympathy for his file story right now. He should be rotting in a cell with Diddy right now in Arkham Asylum or something, getting lubed up, okay? This guy should not be on the streets ever. And the fact that he can even embed himself in a community for over 2 fucking years without anyone noticing is actually pretty terrifying if you think about it. Like, anyone you could be talking to online or on Discord could be a Lionmaker type guy who's just hiding out under a different alias. It's kind of...
No, absolutely. Absolutely. It is terrifying. And that's why I don't think minors should be on Discord. I mean, granted, they're going to slip in, but I'm sorry. If you're under 18 years old, you shouldn't be on Discord. And it's because of shit like this. It's because of this. This is why. You should not be on Discord. I don't want you in my Discord if you're under 18. And if I find out you're under 18, you're getting kicked out. I don't care if you're a paying member or not. I don't even want you in my chat if you're under 18. Bruh. Because I feel like I say stuff that, you know, parents wouldn't appreciate. You know what I mean? I have Space Fish. I have a paid server. Tier 2 and Tier 3 can go into that Discord. So, I'm confused on why he didn't lose internet privileges. I know he's in Belgium, but I would hope they have similar law. No, apparently not. Apparently not. Pumpkin, could you not? What are you doing? Get over here. Come here. Pumpkin's not getting attention, so she's scratching up my chair. Hello. Hi. How are you? You want to tell the people hello? You want to tell everybody hello? Go, hi, everybody. Yeah, okay. Now, can I finish? Thank you. Hey, listen, it's not my fault I paused there.
Kind of an obvious statement here, but I think that the power of internet anonymity is something people really take for granted a lot of the time. To be clear, I am in full support of internet anonymity. I don't really, want that to be taken away from people. I think people should be able to be anonymous online and say what they want without, repercussions to their average life. You should be able to post edgy memes on Discord without having your life ruined. But the unfortunate consequence of that, the real failing here, is the fact that anyone can be relatively anonymous online. And ultimately, because the Belgian government didn't put this guy in jail for longer, he's out on the streets to this day. He's able to go in whatever community he wants. Even though I'm talking about him in a video right now for, a pretty important issue that's going to get a lot of attention, tomorrow he could just make a new Discord account and go in the fucking Hassan Discord or go in whatever other streamer XQC's Discord and just go there and hang out there and nobody would even know until he finally reveals himself in 2 years.
Yep, listen, with every good, there's some bad. Yin and yang, right? With every good, there's bad. The good is, not everybody knows everything about me, right? I'm kind of anonymously, Xylie Gets Real, all right? But the bad thing is, you have people like Lionmaker out there. And that's why I think they should make the rules on Discord stricter. I really do. I honestly believe that.
Lionmaker was in the United States right now, I think his penalty would be at least slightly harsher than it is in Europe. It depends on the state, obviously, but, depending on where you go, like in Texas, those guys don't really mess around. They will go gorilla mode on you. And I would like to see that happen, frankly. I think that will be based. At the end of the day, it's unfortunate.
I agree with that statement. I actually agree with that statement. My real name is Xylie, my real middle name is Gitz, and my last name is Real. That's all you need to know.
Mess around. They will go gorilla mode on you. And I would like to see that happen, frankly. I think that will be based. At the end of the day, it's unfortunate Lionmaker is able to walk free and still prowl around on different Discords. Who knows if he's groomed someone since then? It wouldn't shock me if he has. Hopefully in the future, people are a little bit more vigilant in regards to him specifically, because now that we know that he's prowling around on different Discord servers trying to get in them, now at least people can look for signs that it's him and try to ban him more preemptively before he infiltrates another community and potentially spreads his disgusting thoughts and ideology, gets sympathy from people who shouldn't be giving him sympathy, or on top of that is able to re-offend. So yeah.
True, because I'm pretty sure there are minors in the H3 Discord. I'm pretty sure there are minors in the H3 Discord. I think I saw on the Reddit post underneath that somebody said that the H3 Discord is 13 plus. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. I'll be damned. Nope. So imagine if Lionmaker was in one of those voice calls with a 14-year-old, 15-year-old. No. Ben said also he rationalizes the things he did like he was just painted badly. Exactly. There is no rationalization with what he did. And he begs for sympathy for it. He's disgusting. He's absolutely disgusting, and he needs to stay away. It is, again, I'll repeat myself, I do not care. In 2024, we still should not be dealing with Lionmaker. It scares me he's going to do it again.
Pretty dark story today, but if there is one little bit of positive news here, I would say it is that Max Design Pro has officially released their official Roblox Chicken Nugget and Max the Monkey plushies. I personally have made 100 orders of each, and I will be filling my room with them so that I can stave off the goon apocalypse. So that is some good news just to end this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, Tom. Goodbye, Tom. Oh, freaking Lionmaker, bro. Spacefish, I hate to say it, but he probably will do it again. I hope not. God, I hope not. The only thing I can do is hope and pray that he doesn't. He's an internet cockroach, 100%. Yes, he is. He keeps coming back. He keeps coming back. Good God. Oh, man. Discord is actually a scary place. It can be a scary place. And I don't know, man. I mean, granted, I don't have kids of my own, but I don't know how I would feel about my minor child being in a Discord, or I would be heavily right there, you know what I mean, or something. It's a scary place. You know? You got, you know, before, back in the olden days, you worried about your child being snatched off the street while they were, you know, riding their bicycle. Now, you have to worry about them getting snatched on the fucking internet. You know? It's just, it's gross. You know? But, alright, let's see. What, Pumpkin? You already had lunch. I don't know why you're, like, you want to snuggle. Jesus, Lord have mercy. I know what you're trying to do, ma'am. You will not get me today. Election, election, election. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to end it here. All right, guys. I will be live tomorrow. What we're going to go over tomorrow is we are going to go over Nick's VOD on a Cheeto. I literally begged Nick for this ever since he did that live stream with the Cheeto stamp, you know, the Cheeto part in it. I have been begging him for this VOD, and he finally released it. All right, so we're going to go over that tomorrow, and I might even do when Nick, Chud, and Lyrics talked about a Cheeto. So we might do those two videos tomorrow, but tomorrow is a Cheeto day. Okay, so that's what it is. It's going to be a Cheeto day because I have been waiting for this VOD, so I have to do it, or he'll probably cuss me out. I gave you that VOD and you didn't do it. So, tomorrow, a Cheeto. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Once again, Reese, shout out to you. You were awesome. And everybody who donated, I appreciate the donations. I appreciate my members. I appreciate my chatters. And once again, I appreciate my lurkers. Y'all are the absolute best. And, wait a minute. I'm not going to do it yet. Hold on. We're not doing it yet. Okay. And I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great night, day, or evening. If you haven't voted yet and you're in the United States, go vote. Okay? Go vote. And if you don't want to vote, I don't give a shit either. All right? It is what it is. Y'all have a great day. Bye.
Like me, open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker